Did you know that after 60 your legs are quietly losing strength, and most seniors have no idea it's coming from something as simple as the fruit in their kitchen? It's true. Your thighs shrink, your calves soften, and suddenly your balance starts to fade. 1 in 3 seniors is already battling sarcopenia, an invisible muscle loss, and much of it could be tied to what's on your plate. But here's the hard truth. Some fruits that seem healthy are actually sabotaging your leg strength, and chances are they're sitting in your fridge right now. In fact, these fruits are not just weakening your legs, they're increasing your risk of falls by up to 280%. In this video, we're going to expose the 7 worst fruits for leg strength, ranked from somewhat risky to downright destructive. Stick with me, because fruit number 3 is linked to crippling muscle fatigue and calcium loss. Let's get started. 1. Watermelon might seem like the perfect, refreshing summer snack. Juicy, hydrating, and low in calories, right? But here's the thing. It's actually one of the worst fruits for your leg strength, especially as you age. Why? Well, watermelon has a glycemic index of 80, which is shockingly high. This means that when you eat it, sugar floods into your bloodstream at a speed that's faster than eating a slice of white bread. Think about it. That rapid surge of sugar spikes your blood sugar and insulin levels only to cause a crash shortly after. This roller coaster effect leaves your muscles, particularly your leg muscles, deprived of the steady energy they need to stay strong. Over time, these sugar spikes and crashes can mess with your muscle recovery, slow down your strength, and leave your legs feeling weaker and more fatigued. In fact, research has even shown that high fructose fruits, like watermelon, are linked to slower walking speeds and weaker grip strength in older adults. So, while watermelon isn't bad per se, it's not something you want to make a daily habit, especially if you're concerned about your leg strength. A small piece here and there is fine, but remember, moderation is key. 2. Fruit juice. Let's talk about fruit juice for a minute. You know, that glass of healthy juice you might grab in the morning or with lunch. It may seem like a good, nutritious choice, but it's actually doing way more harm than good, especially after 60. Even the juices that are labeled 100% natural, or no sugar added, can secretly sabotage your leg strength. Here's why. When fruit is juiced, all the fiber gets stripped away. And that fiber, it's essential for slowing down the sugar absorption in your bloodstream. Without it, the natural sugars in the juice flood your system way too fast, causing your blood sugar to spike. This rapid spike isn't just uncomfortable, it triggers a cascade of problems in your body, from inflammation to muscle breakdown to insulin resistance. All of this accelerates the loss of muscle mass in your legs, which is the last thing you want as you get older. Studies have proven this, like one from 2021 that showed seniors who drank fruit juice regularly had a much faster rate of muscle atrophy compared to those who ate whole fruits. So, if you're trying to protect your leg strength and maintain your mobility, it's time to ditch the juice. Whole fruits like apples, berries, and pears are your best bet. They give you all the nutrients and fiber you need without the sugar spikes that drain your muscle strength over time. 3. Canned fruit might seem like a quick and easy option when you're in a pinch, but if you care about your leg strength, it's a total disaster. Sure, it's convenient, but what you're really getting is fruit, stripped of its fiber and drenched in sugary syrup. That syrup? It's not just harmless sweetness, it's often made from high fructose corn syrup, which is a major culprit when it comes to spiking your blood sugar. This rapid sugar surge isn't just uncomfortable, it's dangerous for your leg muscles. When your insulin levels spike, it sets off a chain reaction in your body that leads to inflammation, muscle breakdown, and even collagen loss in your joints. Collagen is essential for keeping your joints strong and flexible, and when it starts to break down, you're at a higher risk of pain, stiffness, and decreased mobility. A 2020 study found that older adults who ate canned fruit more than twice a week had a 38% higher risk of mobility limitations. And it doesn't stop there. Canned fruit is also missing out on key nutrients like vitamin C and potassium, vital vitamins that support collagen production, muscle coordination, and bone health. Without these nutrients, all you're really getting is sugar water disguised as fruit. It's a trap that leaves you weaker with every spoonful. Instead of grabbing that can of peaches or syrup-soaked pears, choose fresh or frozen fruit with no added sugar. Your legs and your health will thank you. 4. Raisins might seem like a harmless, healthy snack, but don't let their small size fool you. What you're really getting is concentrated sugar with none of the fiber or water found in whole grapes to slow down how quickly that sugar hits your bloodstream. Just a handful of raisins can spike your blood sugar like a candy bar, and after 60, that's a big problem for your legs. Studies have shown that seniors who experience these post-meal blood sugar spikes end up with weaker lower limbs and slower walking speeds. It's not just about the sugar either. Raisins are packed with something called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These are formed when sugar binds to proteins in your body, including collagen, which is crucial for muscle flexibility and joint health. The problem is, AGEs stiffen your muscles, reduce their elasticity, and cause inflammation, especially in the joints that are key to mobility, like your knees, hips, and ankles. That means that every time you reach for a handful of raisins, you're not just getting a sugar rush, you're also increasing joint pain and making it harder to move. If you're craving something chewy, try switching to a healthier option like blueberries. They're rich in antioxidants and won't send your blood sugar skyrocketing. Your legs and your long-term mobility will thank you for it. 5. Pineapple. Pineapple might be one of those fruits that feels like a refreshing tropical treat, but for seniors, it can be secretly draining your leg strength. It's sweet, juicy, and packed with flavor, but the issue lies in its high fructose content. As we age, our bodies lose some of their ability to process fructose efficiently. For many older adults, this is a problem because high fructose intake leads to a cascade of issues, especially if you're dealing with a fatty liver, which is common in people over 60. When the liver can't regulate glucose properly, it causes insulin resistance, a condition that not only disrupts your body's ability to manage blood sugar, but also leads to muscle breakdown and weakness. In fact, a study published in Diabetes Care found that seniors who consumed diets high in fructose had a much higher risk of frailty and muscle loss. On top of that, pineapple has a high glycemic index, which means it spikes your blood sugar quickly and causes insulin surges. These surges are no small matter. They put your muscles under stress, lead to nerve damage, and cause further muscle weakness, especially in the legs. This makes it harder to recover after physical activity, slows down muscle growth, and increases the risk of falls. If you love tropical fruits and want to protect your legs, it might be time to swap pineapple for something less sugary, like papaya. Papaya has a lower sugar content, is full of fiber, and is much gentler on your blood sugar, all while still offering those tropical flavors. So, next time you're craving a fruity snack, remember, your legs need more than just a sugary burst. They need real, muscle-friendly nourishment to stay strong and stable.
6. Mangoes.
Mangoes. Mangoes are often crowned the king of fruits for their rich flavor and tropical sweetness. But if you're over 65, that crown could come with a serious downside, especially when mangoes become overripe. Once they reach that super sweet, mushy stage, they're packed with even more sugar than you might realize, and it's not just any sugar, it's fructose. High amounts of fructose in your diet can seriously impact your leg strength over time. Here's the problem. When fructose breaks down in your body, it accelerates a process known as glycation, where sugar molecules bind to collagen in your body and harden it. This isn't just a minor issue. Glycation damages the collagen in your joints, including your knees, ankles, and hips. Over time, this makes those joints stiffer, less flexible, and way more prone to injury. So every time you bend or move, it could feel like your joints are fighting against you. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Endocrinology highlighted the link between high fructose intake and muscle deterioration, showing that seniors who consumed high fructose fruits had a 32% decline in muscle density. That's a huge loss in muscle mass, which can weaken your legs, slow your movements, and increase your risk of falls. This means that if you're relying on ripe, sugary mangoes too often, it could be making your leg muscles weaker and more vulnerable to breakdown. So, if you still want to enjoy a bit of mango, try to eat it before it becomes too ripe, when the sugar content is still lower. Pair it with some protein or healthy fats to balance out the sugar spike and give your muscles the support they need. By making small changes like this, you'll help preserve your leg strength and keep your joints flexible for the long run.
7 bananas.
When it comes to fruits, bananas might seem like a go-to healthy snack. But for those over 65, they could actually be the worst thing for your leg strength. While they're often praised for their potassium content, what many people overlook is the impact their sugars can have on your body, especially as you age. Bananas are packed with glucose and fructose, two sugars that can send your blood sugar levels soaring. And without the fiber to slow this down, your body experiences a rapid spike. This might not seem like a big deal, but over time, these blood sugar spikes do more harm than good. They contribute to muscle weakness and the breakdown of lean tissue, which directly impacts the strength of your legs. In fact, research has shown that seniors with higher glycemic loads, like those from consuming ripe bananas, tend to experience significantly weaker leg strength and slower balance control. This means that something as simple as eating a banana could be making it harder to move, walk, and maintain balance, increasing the risk of falls. On top of that, the rapid rise in blood sugar encourages the body to store fat around the thighs and hips, further contributing to muscle loss. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you have to cut bananas out of your diet entirely. The trick is to eat them when they're green or just slightly underripe. When bananas are less ripe, their sugar content is much lower, and they have more resistant starch, which doesn't spike your blood sugar the way a fully ripe banana does. This small change can help keep your blood sugar in check, protect your muscle strength, and keep those legs moving strong for years to come. To wrap it all up, these fruits may seem harmless, but they're quietly undermining your leg strength. The sugars, inflammation, and muscle breakdown they cause can have a serious impact on your mobility and independence over time. By making smarter choices, like cutting back on the high glycemic fruits and opting for lower sugar alternatives, you can protect your legs, stay active, and enjoy a higher quality of life. It's not just about feeling good now, but also about ensuring that you can keep moving freely for many years to come. You've got the power to take control of your health, so make it count. We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment and let us know which fruit surprised you the most. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell for more tips on staying healthy and strong as you age. Thanks for watching, and take care of those legs.